Hi, EDU 279. We're getting ready to start on week 9, and there are a couple of things that I want to bring together for you and a couple of assignments that I want to explain this week. First of all, let's take a look over at Scarborough's reading rope, one of the reading theories that is aligned with the science of reading. And there are two different sections in Scarborough's reading rope. I know you've read about it in your textbook, but the top section is language comprehension. The bottom portion of the rope is word recognition. And of course, these strands weave together to create a strong and fluent reader. So up until this point, we've really covered these word recognition components, phonological awareness, decoding, which includes phonics instruction, and sight word recognition. And those skills come together to create fluent and automatic readers. So what we're talking about this week is kind of the totality of these skills and looking at fluency, how fluent readers are. And you're going to read about fluency, and you're going to do some activities to further understand what fluency means and how to support students when they struggle with the reading fluency. But I wanted to refer you to this rope and to help you see how things are coming together and how we're going to cover all of the components of Scarborough's reading rope that come together to create a skilled reader. So the first thing that is different this week due to fall break is you do not have a discussion board. I think there have been a couple other weeks where you weren't required to do discussion boards, but you do not have a discussion board this week, and you're not required to do your observation hours in a classroom. If you're enjoying those and you want to, please feel free to go and join the classroom as scheduled, but if you need to take a break from that, you do not have to do an observation log for this week. There are several resources, as always, to help you understand what fluency is. And there is something that I want to show you specifically. You are doing the Reading Rockets Fluency course module this week. Normally when you do these modules, you just have to do your certificate and sometimes a reflection on what you've learned. But this week you are going to do the fluency module assignment along with completing the fluency module. So you're still going to submit your certificate for the module, but instead of a reflection, you're going to complete the fluency assignment attached. Now, that fluency assignment is to do a fluency assessment on a student. I have provided a fluency passage that you can download right here and a video of a young third grade student reading this fluency passage. You are going to listen to Luke read the fluency passage, and you're going to mark it and document Luke's fluency rate. I know that sounds a little foreign right now because you have not done the fluency course module and you haven't practiced that yet, but throughout the fluency course module, you're going to learn about fluency assessments and you're going to learn the process. The other thing that I have provided here is an instructional video of how to calculate reading fluency so that you will be able to use the resources in Reading Rockets and also this instructional video to evaluate Luke's fluency rate. You see here that you're not only evaluating his fluency rate and stating how many words per minute he reads correctly, you're also going to determine, based on what you learned about fluency instruction, what instructions should look like for Luke. Is he on grade level? Is he needing improvement in this? What can we do to help Luke be sure he's reading on a third grade level, and what plan would you put in place? Please reach out if you have questions about this. I think once you get into all of this and see the instructions and learn more about fluency, you will understand more clearly than you do even from my explanation tonight. The other thing that I wanted to point out to you is this is the week that you are completing your phonics mini lessons. There are a total of 3 mini lessons that you have to present via video link. Unlike some of your last video assignments, you do not submit this to the entire class for review. You are only submitting your mini lessons to me in this submission link. You can choose 3 of these 6 phonics skills that you want to teach and create 3 different videos that demonstrate the 3 different activities that you're going to do with the children. So, be sure to read the instructions carefully. Make sure all 3 of your videos are separate and they last less than 5 minutes. This is a mini lesson, so it's quick. And make sure you share via YouTube link or some other video submission link, not an actual video uploaded, because it is too large for the system to handle. The other thing that you're learning about this week and that you'll show how to use in these videos is the gradual release teaching method, or the I do, we do, you do teaching method. You'll see here in the instructions you need to use visuals. You need to discuss the skills that are covered, how the materials will be used, and how you would do this activity demonstrating gradual release, or the I do, we do, you do method of teaching. So this assignment is going to assess how well you understand phonics instruction, and also how well you understand the I do, you do, we do teaching method that is reviewed just above this. There is a link to an article overview of the I do, you do, we do teaching method, and I do, we do, you do, and then also a YouTube link to that as well. So read the article, watch the YouTube link. It's fairly simple, fairly explanatory. And once you see it and read about it, you're going to realize you've seen people using this teaching method all along, and you're probably going to start to observe it in the classrooms where you're observing as well. So 2 assignments due this week. The Reading Rockets course module that includes the activity follow-up, where you are creating a plan for Luke on improving his fluency skills, and then the phonics mini lessons, where you're demonstrating your understanding of how to provide phonics instruction and how to use the I do, we do, you do teaching method. Get tongue-tied on that. All right, that's all I have for you. I hope you guys have a great week. Please do reach out if you need anything, and keep up the hard work. You guys are doing a great job.